record, and then I'm gonna let people in. Ready?
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Looks like we have more people joining. Looks like there's still people joining. Alrighty, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, welcome to our workshop. Today we're going to be talking about how social media and how you can be professional in social media, so mastering your media. I think we're going to go ahead and get started with some introductions.
Hello, my name is Katie Shipp. I am the Vice President of Marketing for DECA. I go to Edmond North High School. I'm a junior, and my voice is a pioneer.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nathan Slater. This year, I am the Business Professionals of America State Reporter. So me and Katie are both in charge of the social media platforms for both of our organizations. I'm a senior at Deer Creek High School. It's in the Edmond area. And I am a nurturer. That's my voice. So if anyone else is nurturer, that's me. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and get started.
All right, so we're going to start with an icebreaker. So everyone in the chat, go ahead and put your name, what organization you're a part of, and what your voice is.
Yeah, there were people on our chat, and it was like you could hear the people in the background. It was really, really sharp.
I see Molly, connector. Hi, Molly.
Okay.
I see Ashley is a nurturer. Hi, Ashley. I'm a nurturer as well.
All right, we got Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Katie. My name is also Katie, so that's cool. We have Dana from Jinx. Hello. All right, we're going to give it just one more minute because we still have a few people joining the Zoom call. So if you haven't already, go ahead and put your name in the chat. All right, we got Claire from Mid-America. Hello.
Still have some more people joining in. Of course, Brett. Yeah, thank you. I think as these last few people are joining in, we're going to go ahead and get started.
All right. All right, here we go. Sorry, my keys are being very weird.
We're going to go ahead and get started about being professional within social media. Our three different topics we're going to be talking about is one, the timing of which you post on social media. So like the time of the day when you post. The caption, that's a very important aspect of your post. So what is getting the reader's attention and how do you go about posting captions? And then we're going to talk about the followers and following. So on your account, who are you following and who are your followers? It's very important to like keep track of who all is on which side of things. We're gonna go ahead and start talking about the timing. So the time of the day on which you post social media. Statistically, it is 1 to 3 p.m. is the best time to post. But within each social media, you can check your insights, usually found in the settings, and they can tell you what time of day is best to post, when is the best to be active on social media, when's the best time to check out your feed. Your insights will tell you the best information, and that will ensure that you're getting the most activity within the algorithm on social media. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the captions. So with captions, you want to make it very professional to keep it still fun. You want to make it very engaging. With captions, it's important to think about the font, the text, like bold or something smaller, simpler. It's very important to have somebody proofread it, so you don't want any typos before you're posting. You want to keep everything clean, and you want to just make sure it's very professional. If you want a lot of comment engagement, you can always ask questions such as, are you excited for this event? Are you excited for what's going to be happening next? And that will get more comments and more engagement in the comment section, and people will stay more engaged. We're going to do a little activity. We're going to see if you all can come up with a caption with a given picture. So we're going to go ahead and pull up this picture, and we want you to create a caption for this and just type in the chat, and we'll read off a few for you.
So just create a caption as if you were posting this picture on social media. Something fun. It's not too crazy. Just a fun little caption. It's spooky season. All right. Yeah. Are you guys ready for Halloween? That's a good one with the question.
Ashley says, I found a ghost today.
Who else has a little boo in their life? That's cute.
I might have to use one of these.
Spooky Saturday. Like that one. Did you get scared? All right. I like how y'all are doing the questions. That's good.
Hashtag, that's also a very important engine. Thank you. It's important to incorporate hashtags in your captions. That'll give you more engagement as well.
When you wake up and look in the mirror. Yeah. Have you met my boo? Yes, we love those. More hashtags. All right, those were all really great captions. Thank y'all everybody for that. And now we are going to talk a little bit about, so sorry, give me just 1 second. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about the followers and following you have on a social media account. So if you're running a social media account for your organization, you want to make sure that you are following accounts that are only relevant to your organization. So if it's for DECA or BPA, you want to make sure you're following state officers, school chapters, national officers in national chapters. You can follow like small businesses, but just make sure you're not following accounts that are just like your friends or just random people. And then followers, try and just post to cater to your followers. That's what this whole thing is mainly about, is just you want to post stuff that your followers are going to want to see, and that is going to bring more followers in from your organization. All right, and so now we're going to talk a little bit about the appearance of a post. So we're going to talk about 2 photo editing softwares, which is Adobe and Canva. And then we're going to talk about the aesthetics of a post and how to get people to interact with your post. All right, so Adobe and Canva. Nathan is going to talk a little bit about Adobe.
So Adobe Adobe software. So Adobe is like the industry standard. It's what all the professionals use. Sometimes for even movie making and big productions, Adobe is going to be the software for that. So if you're looking to get into Adobe, it's more on the advanced side, and a lot of people think that it takes a lot of skill to use it or it's hard to use. Well, really embedded in each software, you can actually learn, and it tells you all the steps. It gives you many tutorials on how to use all the software for you. So it does take a little bit of time, but it's a process that is definitely manageable. It's something that you can definitely do. I know at my school, I am provided with Adobe, all the Adobe software, such as Adobe After Effects, Photoshop. That's a pretty popular term, Adobe Photoshop, and what else? Premiere Pro. These are all Adobe softwares. You will have to check whether BPA or DECA. You'll have to check with your local chapter or your technology center and see if they offer any scholarships or rewards for Adobe, see if you can get into that. But that's something I highly recommend. The software is very, very fun to use. You can do many different things. You can edit pictures, edit videos. You can do pretty much anything imaginable. And it's just a software that's it helps with whether you're making a broadcasting session or you're making posts on social media. You can make timelines, logos, anything you can think of is all within Adobe After Effects. I typically use Adobe Photoshop and After Effects. Those 2 are my main 2 runners, and I use those to create logos and introductions and everything BPA and DECA. I just use both of those to make graphics. And that's about everything I can think about for Adobe. Now, Katie's going to tell you a little bit about Canva.
Sorry, my arrows on my keyboard aren't working for some reason, so I have to click it on the screen. But for Canva, this entire presentation was actually made on Canva. It is a bit more of a simplistic photo editing thing. It focuses mainly on just like shapes and like fonts and things like that, and less editing a picture in itself. So I can show y'all a little bit around here. So sorry, it's not letting me. Okay, so this whole thing was made on Canva. If you click here, you can get templates. So this is a presentation and people have already made these. So you can go off of that. Uploads, you can upload pictures and images to add. Photos, Canva has specific photos that they just have uploaded, kind of like stock photos on Google. It's kind of their own version of that. Elements, there's shapes and stickers, charts, flower stickers, just things like that, that can just add a little pop to your presentation or whatever you're making. Text, you can add headings, subheadings, and then they have all these fun extra fonts. Styles, there are some color palettes here that you can use. And then these few down here, I don't really use that much, but they have come in handy before. It's just adding music if it's a video, adding a video, just things like that. And for this specific one, I am using the paid version, but there is a free version of Canva as well that I've used for years, and it's still amazing. So I definitely recommend checking that out. You can make presentations, you can make backgrounds, you can make phone backgrounds, you can make graphics, literally anything. It's really great. All right. So that's for Adobe and Canva. And now we're going to talk a little bit about the aesthetics of a post. So you want to make sure the photos and graphics are bold and fun, but still eye-catching and professional. You want to make sure your font choice is cohesive, so you're not having too many crazy different fonts. Color schemes, you want to make sure that if it's like for Instagram that you have, excuse me, have one color scheme that'll go together and it'll all kind of just flow and look like it's supposed to go together. And yeah, just font choice, color schemes, things like that. And then for interaction, you just want to look at what you're posting and what gets the most interaction. So something for this is Instagram has insights if it's under a business account. So if say you were to post a video and it got a lot more likes than a just simple graphic, then you would know that you want to post more videos than just graphics, because that's going to be getting more interaction, more likes, more views, more comments, things like that. So whatever does best on your specific social media account, you want to continue to do that, and make sure you're giving your members what they want to see. All right. And another thing is that some apps have like polls and question boxes. I know Instagram Stories does, and those are great, quick ways to get your members to interact.
Alrighty, now we're going to talk a little bit about the three different platforms, the three big platforms that the world usually uses. We have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're going to talk about the audiences incorporated in each platform and the different functions that each has to best use all of the efficient processes used to best use the algorithms and get the status and the activity up.
All right, so a little bit about Instagram. Instagram should be used for like bright and bold graphics and pictures, eye-catching posts to get members involved and interacting. So for this, you just want to make sure that your posts are fun and colorful and just really draw the attention of the viewer. Your audience is mainly going to be your teen, high school, middle school, post-secondary members. A few less advisors, but still some. Most schools, school chapters, state chapters, most of them have an Instagram account, so they'll definitely be a part of your audience as well. Some great features that Instagram has is they have a square format post, which makes it super easy to make graphics, videos, just simple pictures. They have Instagram stories, which is great for just quick little updates in the day, or to push the views of your graphic or post a little bit further. They just came out with Instagram Reels, which is kind of like TikTok, if you know what that is. So just fun little videos. And then Instagram Lives, you can go live and just in real time interact with your members. So those are all some great tools that you can use to interact with the people, and Instagram is a great way to do that.
All right, now we're going to move on to one of the more professional social media platforms. So Instagram is very tutored to like this generation, our generation, for very like younger people that are always wanting to be outgoing and use all those features. Twitter is more on the professional side. So your audience that are looking at this is members, advisors, but as well as probably all your teachers, bigger school district names, even the state advisors going to be looking at all of these posts. And Twitter is going to be used for like simple and straight to the point, very bold captions. You can use hashtags, you can retweet. Twitter on social media, if you like or retweet something, they're going to be notified about that immediately. If the activity is widely available to a lot of different people, and so that allows it to be a more simple and straight up to the point software. So like I said, it's very wide in the district form. So versus like Instagram, This is for more of a professional use. So if you're looking to get news across, bold points, so like a football game or anything that's according to your school, you might want to get this out. If there's any school closures or anything, Twitter is going to be used to get the point out across more like abruptly. And now we're going to move on to Facebook and how that's different from Instagram and Twitter. Facebook is the mix between the brightness of Instagram and the professionalism of Twitter. So Facebook, again, is to your members and advisors, but it's kind of more the family-friendly side. You can get a lot more content, a lot more space on Facebook. It's quick and simple to post. You can still keep it professional, but it can be more clean and fun. You can use more bold text. You can get more media. If you have any longer videos, that can go on Facebook. The same, you can keep the comments and all of the activity the same. You can still you can do Facebook stories. This is all very good to get across. But Facebook, again, is a lot more family friendly. So there's a lot more media being used versus Twitter. Twitter is going to be a lot more professional so Twitter is going to be like your abrupt news quotes versus Facebook, you might have the whole story about the social media.
All right, and we have a quick little reminder. So if you're running a social media, you always want to show your personality and passion through your organization through your social media accounts. So make sure you're creative and you have fun with it. Social media is one of the best places to connect and interact with your members, so use it to your advantage. I've learned from experience that the more you use your personality and what you like to see on your social media accounts, your members will like to see that as well. You just have to have fun with it and definitely make it yours, because it is your account for this year or next year or however long you have it. It is yours for that short period of time, so you want to make it yours and make it really fun. And we all love our organizations or we wouldn't be here, so we want to make sure our love for our organizations comes out through that. All right, and we just want to thank everyone who came today. We loved having y'all here. Make sure to follow Oklahoma DECA and Oklahoma BPA on all platforms. Do you have anything to say?
Yes, of course. Just take a second. If anyone has any questions, you can go and raise your hand, or you can hit up the comment section, and we can answer those questions for you if anyone has questions. Yeah, we can go back to the Twitter slide for you.
So sorry. I was trying to admit someone.
Thank you all again for coming by to talk a little bit about social media. We hope you enjoy the rest of Fall Leadership Conference. I believe next we are doing a Kahoot. That might be fun.
All right, so we will see y'all all there.
Thank you.
You.
Where are we from? I'm from Deer Creek High School in the Edmond area.
And I'm from Edmond North High School. Yes, Canva is free. There's a version. There's also a paid version, but the free version works just fine and it's really good as well. So,
if you are interested in Adobe software, they do have free trials that you can check out.
For the hashtags question, it really depends on the platform. On Twitter, I think you can use multiple hashtags, but it's usually if there's one like trending or something, people will just use that one. But if you're really trying to go heavy on the hashtags and get it out there, maybe about 3 to 5 hashtags would be good. but that's just from my experience. I know people do a lot, and there's some people who will just do one. So it really just depends on your preference and how far you're trying to push your post. What is your Instas? Mine is underscore Katie Ship, spelled exactly how my name is. I don't know what Nathan's Instagram is, but
So that's a great question, Erica. How do you get the school more involved? So I would say definitely reaching out in person. I know that might be a little bit of a conflict right now, but if you can print out posters and put them on the wall at your school if that's allowed, and just get people excited about competing in BPA because that's the main aspect, or BPA or DECA, whatever organization you're in. Competing is a big aspect of what we do. And tell them they can be excited to get more into community service because that's a really good way to give back to the community, and that gets people excited. It's a really good time. We just have a couple more minutes.
mine is underscore and then exactly how my name is spelled. It's not letting me put it in the chat for some reason, or I would, but yeah. Any other social media sites? I know Oklahoma DECA has a TikTok. Y'all should go follow that. But other than that, there's not a ton that are really widespread. There are a few. I don't know if LinkedIn is considered a social media account. I think some people have considered it one, but never used it before. But I know some people consider that a social media account. But I just use the main three. I don't know about Nathan.
I've looked into LinkedIn. I have a couple accounts on that. LinkedIn is used for like actually job opportunities. You can connect with some bigger institutions. BPA does have a YouTube.
Oh,
So we can get that to you from our website. Just go to oklahomabpa.org.
I forgot Oklahoma DECA also has a YouTube. I completely blanked on that for a second. But yes, and you can find that on our website as well. How do I efficiently lead my group as a vice president? So just to your best of your ability, get the word out there for DECA. That's mainly all they're saying when it's vice president of marketing is to push the word of DECA out. So posters around your school, running the social media, things like that. And so letting your members know, and even non-members, just students at your school that might be interested in joining DECA, just let them know about the opportunities DECA can give, events DECA is holding. So if your school is holding an event, put posters up around your school, put posters up that just say join DECA. In my experience, those are the best ways to just lead as a vice president of marketing. Does anybody else have any more questions? How can I plan activities that will make people more involved? It's kind of hard right now with Corona and everything, but usually just anything that's interactive. So my school used to hold monthly meetings, but we used to make them a bit long, and we would play games and stuff, and that really got our members involved. just hosting events that your members can either be a part of running, because I know from my experience, people love to like be a part of something. So if they're helping run an event, that's very fun. But even if they're just participating in an event, whether it's a community service event or like just a fun get together, just anything like that.
Erica, I know something I do with my group of BPA fellow. So creating group chats. I know I have one on GroupMe just for BPA, and then on Instagram, and I'll just share posts for them. If I see any BPA related posts, I'll share that to the group chat so everybody can see it. So that's one way you can get everybody involved.
For like the photo shoot question, yes, that works. Hang on, let me read it one more time. What do you recommend? Okay, so do you mean like taking pictures at the event and using those like after the fact to like show everyone, or do you mean like taking, sorry, I'm just trying to Yes, that is a great way to show people what your chapter is doing. Taking pictures at an event and posting them on social media is a fantastic way to show your members just what you're doing, and to say there's going to be another opportunity like this. You should definitely join.
All right, everyone. Hate to cut this off. This is a great discussion, but thank you, your state officers, for their insights. We are going to be transitioning to trivia now. Okay, so we're actually going to close this room, and if you wanted to be in here for trivia, we're going to reopen it, so you'll have to log back in. All right? Sound good? Thank you, Katie and Nathan. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you back for trivia in just a minute.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.